Santa Ana's response to the capture of the Mier prisoners was calculated and brutal. The prisoners had surrendered once before. A group of them had been captured earlier in the expedition, had escaped, and been recaptured after a harrowing march through the desert that killed many of them outright. Santa Anna had originally ordered all the recaptured escapees executed. Under diplomatic pressure, he commuted the sentence. Decimation was what he decided. Every 10th man would die. The method to determine who was a lottery. Mexican soldiers prepared a clay jar. Into it went 176 beans, 159 white, 17 black. The prisoners were brought forward one at a time, blindfolded, and ordered to draw. A white bean meant you lived, a black bean meant you were taken aside. 17 men drew black. They were given a little time, some wrote letters, some prayed, then they were marched to a wall and shot. Wallace drew white. He would talk about that moment for the rest of his life, and in the talking you can hear something that goes beyond belief. A particular quality of attention that a man develops when he has been that close to the end and walked away from it. He described the feel of the beans in the jar, the way some men reached in fast and some reached in slow, the absolute silence while everyone waited to see what color came out. After the lottery, the surviving prisoners were marched to Mexico City and distributed among various prisons. Wallace ended up in the castle of Perote, in the mountains of Veracruz, a fortress prison that held Texan captives in conditions that ranged from difficult to genuinely dangerous. Men died of disease, the food was inadequate. The political status of the prisoners was uncertain enough that release felt perpetually theoretical. Wallace spent roughly 2 years there before eventually being released in 1844 under a general prisoner amnesty. He made his way back to Texas and went straight back to frontier life. He was 27 years old. He had survived the Mier disaster, the black bean lottery, and 2 years of Mexican imprisonment. The frontier, by comparison, was probably starting to feel manageable. If you enjoyed this and want to see the full version and other historical deep dives, head on over to Lone Star Echoes. Hit those like and subscribe buttons on the way. We'll see y'all down the road.